To me, the Phoenix Suns are a perfect example of a team that needs more than just superstars, and you need an actual bench. They're perfect for that. I like KD. If we look at his stats here, this is automatically given every year. Hopefully he plays more than 55, 60 games. Right now he's on pace to play more than that. This is expected for KD. Greatness, one of the best shooters, scorers in general. But when he left the Warriors, it has been a struggle for him to win a chip on his own. This is making more of a case for that. He has been Finals MVP for the Warriors. He was the best player with the Warriors. I mean, you could argue with Steph Curry. That validates him historically, no matter what I think about KD. One of the greats. But you can't win it on your own. With Phoenix Suns, it's just showing that more and more. What you're asking a KD in his late to mid 30s to carry a team now with Bradley Beal dealing with injury and has been kind of dealing with injury in Washington as well. To carry a team, take you to the promised land a whole season. OKC, Warrior, yeah. This KD now, it's not happening. It's not going to happen. And with a Devin Booker, it had happened when they went to the finals. In my prior video, I was talking a little bit about that. But it's just not enough. You don't have the bench power. Grayson Allen is cool off the bench. Eric Gordon is nice. I do agree with those comments that he should be utilized a little more. He's always been a solid scorer. Almost reminds me a little bit of this guy from the Clippers, Norman Powell. Kind of similar. Norman Powell's a little better. Anyways, so they do have scoring off the bench. I do think, boy, you have to be in a 15-15 team above 500 or in the 500s. If you look here, these are your stats. They're just middle, everything. Definition literally of a mid-team, an average team. So I do get it because of the attitude, his past history, all that, etc. But at the end of the day, he is 7'3", 7'4". You got to throw him out there and just give him a shot. At this point, you're 15-15 trying to chase a championship. You need to put something, a magic trick out, a rabbit out the hat or something. You need something special. Maybe him on the court for 5 minutes, 10 minutes would work. Got to give it a shot, Frank Vogel, which is another thing that alludes to my point too, that I had in my earlier video as well, about coaching. Monty Williams with Detroit, used to coach Phoenix. Phoenix was going championships, but look who they had. And then now with Detroit, garbage. Frank Vogel, look who they had with the Lakers. I mean, come on, LeBron James, primate AD, goes to Phoenix. Still does have a KD, a Devin Booker, and a part-time player in Bradley Beal. But like I said, this KD is past the carrying the team point of his career. Devin Booker is somewhat in there, but he's not a point guard. Devin Booker is not a point guard. So does coaching really matter? Once again, that brings up that question. Because these are just championship coaches with good resumes. At the end of the day, that championship does back you up to an extent. But I don't know. I also think people, no matter how much they were bashing him, and he's not doing good in Portland, and he's looking kind of average, but losing DeAndre Ayton does matter. Someone who could shoot efficiently, grab boards, mid-range is pretty much it's pretty good, man. He's like nice, automatic, damn near in the mid-range for a big guy. You're losing no matter if he was half-assing on the court, which that's his own problem to deal with, and hopefully he figures that out. But that's a big piece you're losing. I don't care what you say. Nurkic is not on his level. It's not. He can barely himself play 50 to 60 games. And I'm not saying their injuries are their faults. It's just a part of the game and staying healthy. And who am I taking? I'm taking DeAndre Ayton 9 times out of 10. He's a way better defender. And speaking of defense, their defense is so mid. Like, KD's an average defender. He is decent. He will step up when he needs to step up. Devin Booker has gotten better on the defensive side. But there's no rim protection. And you're going to blow by Allen, even though he's a scrappy guy, and Gordon. This is, missing, like, back to my point. They had a Jay Crowder on their team too for the championship run. Ayton, they had some solid pieces. So, of course, you're taking a big dip, even though you just got KD thinking it's an upgrade. It's just the truth. And the West is stacked like a card of decks with a bunch of aces in them. that I can't wait to see the playoffs. Even the Phoenix Suns were, because they need Bradley Beal to come back. That's the big question. I'd rather take him running the point guard than Devin Booker. Devin Booker has 8 assists. Look at his stats here, 25 points. But still, like, he's just not a point guard. He's a shooting guard. They went to the finals as him being a shooting guard. He will get you 5 assists. Don't get me wrong. But I prefer, like I said, even Bradley Beal himself is not a point guard. But I prefer him to orchestrate the offense instead. But like I said, this team is just mid. It's a mid Phoenix Suns. Definitely not living up to expectations. I hope we get 20 games of Bradley, KD, and Booker. But until then, trade deadline, they got to make massive moves. Something. I know the cap is against them, I think, in a way. But they need the veteran minimum of somebody when they get a buyout, some trade to get them, like, more defense on the wings or a big man. We'll see. You guys let me know, especially Phoenix Suns fans. Let me know what you think your team is. Right now, first round, second round exit. If KD catches on fire and Booker, maybe conference finals. So please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching all my videos. Check you guys out later.